Aloha everyone, here is Sonia Indigo, and this video is to share with you how to teach your baby, your child, to ask you to when he wants to make pee-pee or when she wants to make poo. So I am a mother of two, and I'd like to share with you how this make my life easier, and also how to help you to keep their skin healthy. Okay, so in the beginning, when I have two children, and one have 4 years and a half, and the other 2 daughters, and the other one, the youngest, have now 2 years and 9 months. And when I had the first one, just in the beginning, I was maybe reading here and there, maybe on the web, and I remember perfectly that I found this information somewhere. I don't remember the source, but that is really good. When when your baby is very just baby born, just born, and that first few months, every time that your baby makes pee-pee, that you would say pee-pee, pee-pee, you say the word pee-pee. So they associate the act of making pee-pee to the word pee-pee, right? Okay, when they make poo, you would do the same, and you say to them, oh, poo, poo, so they know, or poo, poo, so they know that, or this in your language, obviously. Me in Portuguese, I say to them, xixi, or coco. And so they associate this xixi with the pee-pee and the coco with the poo. So in your own language, you would say what is normal, what is natural for you in your own language. The thing is that from very early stage, that you help them to associate the act of making pee-pee with the word, with the same word, and the act of making poo with that word, And so what happens is that as they grow older, obviously before they talk this will not happen, but after they start to talk and to express themselves, they will tell you when they make pee-pee. And on the first few stages, maybe they just make the pee-pee and then they tell you pee-pee and you go to clean them, especially if they don't have pamper, which I don't recommend. I make here just a bracket, which is the pampers I use when they were in Divya. She just had nighttime. But I was using a lot of cotton, even in the first few months, which was just crazy for me. But with Niti, okay. In the first, I would say, until 6 months, it's okay to use diapers and during the day, because they do a lot of time and it's very tiring to be all the time changing. Diapers, or maybe cotton diapers, whatever you can find. But after a certain time, after the 6 months, I would say, after a certain stage, I don't recommend you keep on using diapers, especially the industrial diapers, which you have no idea when they make pee-pee, or it's just, it makes rashes to them. Their skin does not breathe. It's really bad. It's really bad. 2 babies I have at this stage, and they never ever had rashes. After 6 months, for example, to Nitya, the youngest, I start to do diapers only nighttime. I put 1 diaper nighttime, and during the day they use cotton panties. This is more easy. I know it's very easy to talk. It's more easy when they have a babysitter, or when they have their mother with them, and so they can change. And it takes patience, Yes, it takes patience from the mother, or for the caregiver, or for the babysitter. But this makes their skin really healthy, really healthy. They don't suffer from rashes. Their skin, it's breathing. So they use panties. So what happens when they use cotton panties, when they make pee-pee, they know they made pee-pee because it's just coming down, or poo. So as I was saying, the first few stages they would just tell you pee-pee, or coco or poo, whatever the word you use, just to let you know that they just did, and so you have to go and you wash them, but it's really good because they let you know they did. And after some months, maybe after they start to walk, there is a stage where they will start to tell you, I want to make pee-pee, mommy, I want to make pee-pee, or I want to make poo. They ask you, and this from a very early stage. They start to ask you because they know very well they are already able to control, and they ask you, and this starts in a very early age. They start to do this. I would say after they walk, and a baby starts to walk normally around 1 year, more or less. So it's quite in an early stage. It's really good if they somewhere between 1 and 2 years they start to ask you, mommy, I want to make poo, and they don't do it, and so they wait, you take out the panties and you put on the place and they do, and at this stage, for example, Nitya is 2 years and 9 months, as I said before, and she is just, when she wants morning time, she drinks the milk, and after half an hour or maybe after an hour, she will come out to the garden, she take out her panties, or if she still have the diapers from the night time, she asks me to take out, and she go to the garden and she make poo alone, and then I just have to clean and wash her. Divya, she's doing this since long time, and it's also making them independent. So I don't say, if you don't have a garden and you live in an apartment, maybe you have the little I don't know the name in English, that little thing for where they make the poo and the pee-pee. So you teach them to make there, so they become again independent, and you don't have to be always running after them. So this is my second video, second serious video about parenting, and the first video it talks about making your child independent. So this is still another thing that you can do to make them independent, to make them do their things or ask what they need. So from a very, very early stage. And believe me, when you have 2 childs, and my 2 daughters, they have just 21 months difference, you want to make them independent, otherwise you'll go crazy with all the things that you have to do to wash and dress, and so you make them independent, make them choose their clothes and put the clothes in a place where they can reach, and they dress. Divya is 4 years and a half, and I don't have to do nothing, only when she really asks, but other than that I don't have to do nothing, she just have to go, she choose her clothes, she completely dress herself alone. And anyway, this is not the subject. The subject here is to teach your babies to let you know when they want to do pee-pee or poo. So every time that they do pee-pee, you would say the word pee-pee, so they listen the word and they associate with the act of making pee-pee. Whenever they say they make a poo, you would say that word in your own language, so they can associate that word with the act of making poo. And from very early age, believe me, they will start to let you know when they did pee-pee or poo, especially if they have panties, not diapers, and from a very early age they will start to do themselves, and just let you know. Thank you very much for watching this. Share this with other mothers if you find it to be helpful. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell so you can receive the following videos. This is opening and opening. Thank you very much. Om Namah Shivaya. All the best for you and your baby.